The thing that Satan has been worried about for all history has finally arrived, and he can't stop him. But he does try. He incites religious rulers against Jesus. He even gets his claws into one of Jesus' disciples, Judas Iscariot. And Judas betrays Christ. And then the devil begins to push Jesus toward Calvary.
Down the Via Dolorosa in Jerusalem that day, the soldiers tried to clear the narrow street, but the crowd pressed in to see the man condemned to die on Calvary. He was bleeding from a beating, there were stripes upon his back, and he wore a crown of thorns upon his head, and he bore with every step the scorn of those who cried out for his death. Down the Via Dolorosa, called the way of suffering, like a lamb came the Messiah, Christ the King. But he chose to walk that road out of his love for you and me. Down the Via Dolorosa, all the way to Calvary. Satan thought he was about to win, thought he was in control. He'd kill Jesus and then steal his deity. But darkness couldn't see Christ about to win the victory. Down the Via Dolorosa, called the way of suffering, like a lamb came the Messiah, Christ the King. And he chose to walk that road out of his love for you and me. Down the Via Dolorosa, all the way to Calvary. The blood that would cleanse the souls of all men made its way to the heart of Jerusalem. Down the Via Dolorosa, called the way of suffering, like a lamb came the Messiah, Christ the King. But he chose to walk that road out of his love for you, his love for me. Down the Via Dolorosa, all the way to Calvary.
The devil heard the prophet's predictions and even heard Jesus' own predictions of his death, but he can't figure out how killing Jesus would defeat him. All he knows is having Jesus alive is definitely defeating him. Perhaps killing him would solve it.
Yes.
The devil thought killing Jesus would give him the victory. Instead, it brought him defeat. The devil thought he won at the cross, but he lost. See, the devil thought at the cross he got Jesus, but at the cross Jesus got Satan. Jesus won the decisive victory over darkness at the cross. At the cross, remember the two things that need to happen. God wanted to restore communion with him, so there needed to be forgiveness of sins, and Jesus bore our sins on the cross. But God also wanted to crush the head of the devil and put him under the feet of a man. And that's what happened at the cross.